Jeopardy! Ken Jennings loses it after NSFW answer. Jeopardy! Host Ken Jennings often keeps his composure while hosting the popular game show. In recent scenes, however, even Jennings barely held on after a cheeky answer. So, what happened in recent game show scenes? Jeopardy! Host Ken Jennings often keeps his composure when it comes to hosting a show like Jeopardy, where it's all about testing your library of knowledge and brainpower. Things are often serious in tone. With the academic approach to this game show, things don't get quite as outlandish or out of hand as they might on other game shows like The Price is Right or Family Feud. Taking that more academic approach means that Ken Jennings has to stay calm, cool, and collected. While he certainly inserts some dry humor and sprinkles in the occasional funny quip, for the most part, the tone of the show remains serious, as there is often big money at stake. Ken Jennings barely hangs on in recent scenes. Jeopardy! Host Ken Jennings left all three players stumped in recent scenes. The thing that had everyone scratching their heads was part of the U.S. areas and territories category. This particular conundrum was worth a cool $1,600. Reading the clue, Jennings said, "Despite the name, these birds aren't dumb. The masked brown types make their homes on Johnston Atoll, a nature wildlife refuge." The panel of competitors was collectively stumped by this, resulting in Jennings giving the answer. He said, "Those are boobies." Jeopardy! Fans couldn't help but notice the twinkle in the host's eye as he read this answer, doing his best to hold back a chuckle while he did so. Jeopardy! Fans have a laugh over answer. Even though blue-footed boobies are a type of bird, most viewers, and even the host himself, seem to get a kick out of the other association people typically have with the word boobies. Ken Jennings may have just barely kept his composure while hosting the show, but viewers had plenty to say about this recent interaction in scenes. 1 Jeopardy! Fan wrote, "Heh heh." He said boobies. You can tell Ken is trying to slyly keep a straight face right at the end. Another viewer commented on this hilarious moment from the show, adding, "Ken sounded just a bit too cheery on that." Another person said, "Great delivery from Ken here, but this was also one of those sentences that I can hear crystal clear in Alex's voice, and it made me miss him. He had a very specific cadence when he got to reveal an answer he found funny or cute." For all the latest Jeopardy! News and funny moments, come back again to TV show's Ace for more. It started as just another night on Jeopardy! Cerebral, controlled, and full of trivia goodness. Ken Jennings, the show's beloved host, stood poised at his podium, reading off clues with his signature mix of charm and razor-sharp intellect. But then, things took an unexpected and utterly hilarious turn. The category: Potent Potables, a classic Jeopardy! Staple dealing with alcoholic beverages. The returning champion, a well-seasoned trivia buff named Greg, was dominating the board, but it was the quirky underdog, Lisa, who stole the show. Jennings read the clue. This cocktail, traditionally made with gin, lemon juice, and honey, shares its name with a buzzing insect. Lisa, eager to score some points, confidently buzzed in. Silence. Jennings blinked. The audience collectively gasped before erupting into laughter. Lisa's face turned beet red as she realized what had just come out of her mouth. Ken Jennings, a master of composure, tried, really tried, to keep a straight face. He opened his mouth to correct her, but instead let out a high-pitched wheeze. That was it. The floodgates opened. He doubled over, gripping the podium, laughing so hard he had to wipe away tears. Lisa covered her face, laughing along with everyone else. The other contestants chuckled nervously, unsure whether they were witnessing a game show meltdown or the greatest Jeopardy! Moment of all time. Eventually, Ken pulled himself together, shaking his head. I think you meant bee's knees, Lisa," he coughed, suppressing another chuckle. That was something else." Lisa groaned. "Yeah, that's what I meant. Wow. My mom is going to disown me." The clip went viral within hours. Twitter was flooded with memes of Ken Jennings collapsing in laughter. Fans debated whether it was the funniest Jeopardy! Moment ever. Even the official Jeopardy! Account tweeted, "Ken is gone. # horny bee." The best part? Lisa didn't just recover. She went on to win the game. And when Ken shook her hand at the end of the episode, he whispered, "I'll never hear bee's knees the same way again." Game shows rarely get this kind of buzz.